Howdy kids, Uncle Mason here, the Rig Doctor. I'm here to talk to you today about our next celebrity pedal board replica giveaway. You may have already heard that we're going to be doing none other than Sir Eddie Van Halen, which is an amazing rig. Very simple, but very toneful. And I got an extra special treat for you. Check this out. I'm going to be diving into my vintage pedal stash. I'm going to be using the vintage era correct pedals that Eddie would have used in his 1978 rig. I have a vintage MXR flanger. It's got the hardwired cord and all that good stuff. I also have a vintage MXR Phase 90 script, all original. We're also going to be using this, and this is the kind of hidden secret to Eddie's tone, is he had the Boss GE10, which is the 10-band EQ, and I outfitted this with a true bypass foot switch. Normally this was always on, but this will kind of just help update the rig to kind of more of a modern standard. So making that true bypass instead of having an external foot switch to turn that on and off, where this is always running through the circuit, this just gives you a couple more options. And then I also removed the hardwired cord and put just a regular 9-volt DC input on that, just because I want to limit the number of cords that are necessary in order to make it sound the same as the original units did. I'm also going to be getting some of the smaller graphic EQs, because I noticed that Eddie also used some of those, and then he was using the GE10 like this to kind of help voice some of the echoplexes. Now I don't have any real echoplexes, however, MXR/Dunlop makes a really great version of the original Echoplex, and I think it sounds really close. So I'm actually going to get 2 of those, because Eddie did use 2, and I'm going to have those going into the respective amps to kind of have this be like a stereo Marshall rig. Now I'm not going to provide the Marshalls, I'm not going to provide Eddie's guitar, but for all intents and purposes, based on what's available today, without having to have a huge truck to haul around this rig and having these solid state echoplexes being a part of your pedal board, which is a real pain, I think it's going to be just about as close as Eddie's original rig. Now here's one call out to you guys that I need your help with. There's a lot of different information about Eddie's rig and the way that he wired it exactly. So if any of you have any detailed information on how this was wired on the original 78 rig, I'd love your input, and I'd love to get any more products that I didn't mention in this particular video to come through the comments or reaching out to us through email. We're going to link our email address below so that you can have that if you want to reach out to us with any more information that we haven't mentioned in terms of pedals and things like that. The idea is really paring it down and trying to create as accurate of a representation of the way that it originally was, so that you can get that same Eddie tone. And again, the rules for entry are very simple. I'm going to link them below so that you can follow those steps, and then you can be a part of this, and we're going to be giving this away all throughout the month of August. So stay tuned. I'm the Rig Doctor, Uncle Mason.